Hello, this is Anvati. Welcome to the news with NDTV. It's Friday, February 21st, and coming up in today's episode, Telangana Minister claims low chance of survival for 8 trapped in a tunnel. Fresh rumours of Mahayuti rift based on Janta Darbar. DMK versus Centre on Advocates Amendment Bill, a new flashpoint after NEP 2020. And Conservatives win German election. The chances of survival for the 8 individuals trapped inside a collapsed tunnel in Telangana remain very low, according to Telangana Minister Juppalli Krishna Rao. The incident occurred 2 days ago in the Srisailam Left Bank Canal or SLBC project in Nagar Kurnool district. Despite the grim outlook, efforts are still underway to rescue the workers. Mr. Krishna Rao confirmed that a team of expert rat miners who previously rescued trapped workers in Uttarakhand in 2023 in a similar collapse has joined the rescue mission. However, he warned that it could take up to 4 days to clear the debris and reach the trapped individuals due to the hazardous conditions at the site. The tunnel is filled with mud and water, making the rescue operations extremely difficult. The minister stated that the chances of survival are very slim. He visited the site and reported that the tunnel, which has a diameter of 9 meters, was almost completely blocked by debris. When rescuers called out to the trapped workers, there was no response, further reducing hopes for their survival. The trapped workers have been identified as Manoj Kumar and Srinivas from Uttar Pradesh, Sunny Singh from Jammu and Kashmir, Gurpreet Singh from Punjab, Sandeep Sahu Jekta XS, Santosh Shahu and Anush Shahu from Jharkhand. Among them are 2 engineers, 2 operators and 4 labourers. Rescue operations have been complicated by the collapse of the tunnel boring machine, or TBM, which was pushed around 200 meters by the force of the water. The rescue teams are focusing on clearing the debris, with heavy machinery being used for the task. Despite the ongoing dewatering and oxygen supply efforts, the situation remains dire and the removal of debris is expected to take several more days. The rescue mission involves the Indian Army, the National Disaster Response Force or NDRF, among other agencies. Despite their continued efforts, there has been no breakthrough yet. The collapse of the tunnel's roof, which spans around 200 meters, has left the workers trapped and unreachable. The Telangana government, in coordination with the Union Home Ministry, is monitoring the situation closely. Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy has instructed officials to expedite the rescue operations and provide support to the families of the trapped workers. Tensions within Maharashtra's ruling Mahayuti alliance between BJP and Shiv Sena group led by Eknath Shinde have allegedly grown following the announcement of second Janta Darbar or town hall by Shinde's ally Ganesh Nayak. The event scheduled for later today in Thane is seen by many as a challenge to Shinde's authority in the district where he serves as the guardian minister. Posters and hoardings around the city have been put up to promote the event. Mr. Nayak, who held a similar event in Vashi, Navi Mumbai on February 3rd, downplayed the political significance of the event, stating that the purpose was simply to address people's concerns. Naresh Mashke, the Thane Lok Sabha MP from Mr. Shinde's Sena, also downplayed the event, saying there was no issue with the people meeting their political leaders. However, the situation is more complicated due to the long-standing, alleged rivalry between Mr. Nayak and Mr. Shinde. This rivalry dates back to when Mr. Shinde was a part of the undivided Shiv Sena led by Uddhav Thackeray, and Mr. Nayak was with NCP led by Sharad Pawar. Both men have vied for the control of Thane and Navi Mumbai, but for now they are nominally on the same side. Despite this, tensions have been rising, with Mr. Shinde issuing warnings last week to his critics, stating, and I quote, "Do not take me lightly." He also reminded the public of his role in bringing down Uddhav Thackeray's government in 2022. Mr. Shinde had fled with a group of some 40-odd MLAs, bringing down the Uddhav Thackeray government, and later joined hands with the Bharatiya Janata Party to claim the government. The tensions between Mr. Shinde's faction of the Shiv Sena and BJP stemmed from disputes over the Chief Minister's post last year, sources suggest, which Mr. Shinde felt should have been his given his role in governance, being the Chief Minister of Maharashtra from the time of his defection till the last election. Further friction has occurred over security arrangement With 55 Shinde Sena MPs and MLAs having their Y category security downgraded, a decision the Shinde camp viewed as a slight. Sources suggest tensions also arose over the appointment of guardian ministers for key districts like Raigad and Nashik. Further point of contention is the allegation of irregularities in the minimum support prices decision-making process involving Shinde's previous government. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, who is from BJP, has called for an inquiry into these allegations, which has not been received well in the Shinde camp. Despite these tensions, BJP is unlikely to lose control of the state government. With 132 seats in the assembly and the support of 41 NCP Ajit Pawar MLAs, the BJP maintains a solid majority, meaning Shinde's influence is limited within the alliance. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has called for complete withdrawal of Advocates Amendment Bill 2025, urging the union government to protect the independence of the legal profession. Notably, the state has been fighting the centre over UGC's NEP 2020 for a while, with multiple protests already. In a statement on Sunday, Mr. Stalin described the bill as an attack on legal autonomy, accusing the BJP government of undermining judicial independence since 2014. He claimed that the government was trying to take control of judicial appointments through the National Judicial Appointments Commission, ignoring the Collegium's recommendations on judicial appointments and transfers. Mr. Stalin also criticized the bill for its alleged attempt to exert control over bar councils, which he argued would weaken the autonomy of the legal profession. He expressed concern that the bill reflects an aversion to Tamil identity, particularly in its proposal to rename the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry to the Bar Council of Madras. Mr. Stalin asserted, quote, "Tamil Nadu is not just a name, it is our identity," unquote. The Advocates Amendment Bill 2025 has sparked a widespread criticism from legal professionals and organizations, leading to protests and public outcry over the potential impact on legal profession in India. Because of the ongoing protests, Centre had paused the bill for a while, claiming they were going to make some amendments to the draft. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Stalin reiterated his opposition to the National Education Policy NEP 2020, stating that Tamil Nadu would not implement it even if the centre offered Rs 10,000 crore in funds. He explained that the opposition to the NEP was not just about the imposition of Hindi, but due to several other concerns that could negatively impact students and the social justice system. Speaking at a Parent-Teachers Association event in Cuddalore, Mr. Stalin stated, and I quote, "We are not opposed to any language, but will remain firm in opposing its imposition," unquote. He criticized the NEP as regressive, claiming it would drive students away from schools. Mr. Stalin further criticized the NEP for proposals he said would harm the students, including denial of financial aid to SC, ST and OBC students, public exams for 3rd and 5th and 8th standards, and a common entrance test for admissions to arts and science colleges. The dispute over the implementation of the NEP in Tamil Nadu has intensified regarding the 3-language policy formula. Mr. Stalin had previously written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, accusing Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan that he threatened to withhold Rs 2,000 crore funding for the Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan unless Tamil Nadu adopted the NEP 2020. Breaking news, a wedding, an already married bride, and a desire to buy buffaloes. Authorities at Chief Minister's mass marriage scheme in UP's Hasanpur were left with the police case at hand when the father-in-law of an already married Noor Asma showed up at the event, wedding certificate in hand, and raised objections. Turns out, Noor Asma, a to-be bride at the event, was an already married woman, albeit separated from her husband. However, she was not legally divorced yet. So what led her to this drastic step to marry her cousin while being married and cheating the government? Well, she wanted to buy buffaloes. She and her cousin made a pact to split the government's gifts, which include cash, a dinner set, 2 pairs of clothes for the bride and the groom, a wall clock, a vanity cake, a dupatta, silver toe rings and anklets, and a lunchbox. They were going to divide everything 50-50, and she would buy buffaloes with the cash and try to cheat the system. Now she faces a police case for obstructing government work. Now, back to news. Germany's Conservative Alliance has emerged victorious in the national election, with Friedrich Merz set to become the next German Chancellor, according to exit polls released on Sunday. The result marks a significant shift in the political landscape, with the far-right Alternative for Germany, or AfD, making record gains and securing second place. The AfD has garnered attention internationally with endorsements from figures such as billionaire Elon Musk and US President Donald Trump, both of whom have supported other far-right groups in UK similarly. Trump welcomed the election outcome, praising the people of Germany for rejecting the policies of Chancellor Olaf Scholz's center-left government. Quote, much like the USA, people of Germany got tired of no common-sense agenda, especially on energy and immigration. Trump wrote on Truth Social, "This is a great day for Germany." Friedrich Merz, 69, vowed to strengthen Europe and give it real independence from United States, however. Despite Trump's support for the election result, Merz criticized American interventions during the campaign. Quote, "We are under massive pressure from two sides. My absolute priority is now to achieve unity in Europe." Unquote. Merz said in a roundtable discussion with other leaders, Reuters reported. He added that the European Union's unity was achievable, stressing that Europe needed to become independent from the United States. Merz also questioned whether NATO could remain in its current form in the future. Although Merz is set to become Chancellor, he faces tough coalition negotiations ahead. His party, the CDU-CSU, won 28.5% of the vote, but this was their second worst post-war result. The AfD surged to 20.5%, marking a historic achievement. However, mainstream parties have ruled out working with the AfD due to its far-right stance, a position that carries a stigma in Germany because of its Nazi past. Merz's CDU-CSU may need to form a coalition with one or more smaller parties, making it uncertain whether a stable majority can be achieved. The far-left parties also saw significant support. Chancellor Scholz's Social Democrats, SPD, fell to their worst result since World War II, with 16.5% of the vote. The Greens secured 11.8%, and the pro-market Free Democrats hovered around 5% threshold. Voter turnout was high at 83%, the highest since reunification in 1990. It is being reported by Reuters that male voters leaned towards right-wing parties, while female voters favored leftist parties. AfD leader Alice Weidel celebrated the results. "Our hand remains outstretched to form a government. Next time we'll come first." That's all for today. You were listening to the news with NDTV, your daily newspaper and TV bulletin wrapped in a compact podcast. If you want to catch up with the day's events in a hurry, do remember to subscribe to the news with NDTV on Apple, Spotify, and the NDTV News app. This is your host Anviti signing off.